Well, here we are. 'Tis morning. I got the errand run today, so this morning, so I shan't be. I hope I can get this here put on a bit later on this afternoon. But I hope everybody's all right, taking care. Of course, day's Cornishman Day. I wouldn't have chance much reading this morning, so perhaps I'll read a bit later on this evening when the sun's gone down. There's too much to do out in the garden, innit? My tomatoes got the first flower coming on, so it won't be long now. Oh, I just want to wish a great friend of mine, Mr. Capper from out there out in Garrick, 75 today. Gosh, have a nice day, Pard. Just look after yourself. And I hope everybody else is doing all right, feeling a bit better. We all are, and it's coming back. Monday be like a birthday for everybody, wouldn't it? All day long, things we can get out and do now, so lovely. Just take care, stay safe. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Now, I'm going to do one here today called Odd Fellas by Herbert Lean. Oh, 'tis raining cats and dogs, said Richard Henry, who had just come in from school. Can't go out night. Tell us a yarn, Feather. No any good ones, do he? Did I ever tell you about Tom Curley, said Feather. Well, it appears Tom Curley's brother out to Africa sent home some money for his birthday. But how he knowed 'twas Tom's birthday, Tom didn't know, for they was twins. Howsoever, he had the money and he said he was going to have a new suit. Everybody sitting round said he was daft, because the one he had on would last for years, and better if he bought something useful. But Tom was headstrong as a Downs donkey. The very next day he went in Druce, so nobody should know, to buy one of they 50-shilling suits. When he got inside the shop, there was a man standing up alongside the counter. Tom took a fancy to the man's suit and asked him what he'd give for him. The man didn't answer. Thinking he was hard of hearing, Tom gave him a smack on the back, and the man fell flat on the floor. By this time, Tom was feeling queer and had sat down. I wish I'd never left home, he thought. Of course, it was only the shop dummy. After a while, the shopman come in and found out what he wanted. Made and undressed behind the screen and tried on some handsome suit. Fit you exactly, said the shopman. You won't live long enough to wear out that suit. This pleased Tom so much he bought 'em and come home on the next tram. All the evening he was walking up and down the road in a new suit, as pleased as Punch. What do you think of 'em? He asked Feather. Oh, 'tis a beauty. Make every day look like Sunday. Only one fault. One sleeve is longer than the other, says Feather. So it is. I never noticed it. Took in I was. I ain't going to have that. Next day in Druce he went again and complained to the shopkeeper. Oh, 'tis how you're standing, said the shopkeeper. Now, if you was to hold one shoulder higher than the other, that would make the sleeves level. Looking to get more. Tom see the man was right and come home delighted. All that week he went round with one shoulder held up. Then his arm began to ache. Couldn't sleep by night. I'd go doctor and tell all the tale. Doctor said you'll have to get the coat altered or in time you will never be able to work again. Tom didn't mind that, if his arm was so sore. Off for Druce went again. Now let me see, said the shopman. Which sleeve is wrong? I'll be honest with 'ee, 'cause I want 'ee to be pleased. See my sign on the door. Walk in, please. Walk out, pleased. The right side is wrong. The left side must be right. So what can I do about it? You could change over the sleeves, said Tom. So I could. I never thought about it. This was soon done, but Tom never did like that suit. Only used to wearing when he went to the Odd Fellas Club. This is just a little poem for everybody to know. I remember the corned beef of my childhood and the bread that we cut with a knife. When the children out with the housework and the men went to work, not the wife. The cheese never needed a fridge, and the bread was so crusty and hot. The children were seldom unhappy, and the wife was content with her lot. I remember the milk from the bottle, with the yummy cream on the top. Our dinner came hot from the oven, and not from a freezer or shop. The kids were a lot more contented. They didn't need money for kicks, just a game with their friends in the road, and sometimes the Saturday flicks. I remember the slap on my backside and the taste of soap if I swore. Anorexia and diets weren't heard of, and we hadn't much choice what we wore. Do you think that bruised our ego? Our initiative was destroyed. We ate what was put on the table, and I think life was better enjoyed. Thanks very much. Take care.